Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. But talk about Pangolin this morning. So let's go ahead and start looking at it. 13 cents is not bad at all right now, as far as like market cap is pretty small too, under 30 million. So looks like we're in pretty decent shape as far as like this is a great spot for an entry level or a great DCA for a Pangolin. Remember, whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. However, if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to us. We're growing, and we just ask you to grow with us. Really appreciate you guys. And anyways, let's go ahead and start looking at this information real quick. Looks like the volume is down today. Let's see what's up. 7 day is down 18%. Let's take a look at the month. And for the month, it is up slightly, 7%. So got a little bit fluctuation. For the year, Pangolin is down 43%. And let's see what's happening overall. Overall is really down, so 94%. So just a little heads up on this. Um, Pangolin has finally put his V3 together, and there's some other things that are factoring in as well. So we're looking to see Pangolin fly a little further. So just a heads up on that. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and set the scene for the rest of the factors that could help out as far as with Pangolin. One of the things I want to say before I jump into this is that for the month of August, I'm expecting a lot of shakeouts as far as like, I'm expecting that we may not see anything immediate as far as, how can I say, positive news. I could be wrong, but no crystal ball here. But I would not be surprised to see some things being shaken out and some different things occur. Um, we are going to have to wait for a while for some things to take place. Also, we got to wait until September for the rate cut. So be cautious. If you see crypto fall the next few days or the next few weeks, don't get discouraged at all. Realize that that may be part of the process here. Don't be shaken out because there are a lot of people who are going to be holding strong and they're going to be dollar cost averaging. So let's see, what does it say? Fed Chair Jerome Powell says banks are free to conduct. Okay, I'm not going to go into that too much, but let's just go ahead and keep it moving a little bit. All right. So, anyways, we're looking at Bitcoin price is going to be 114,000. Talking about Ethereum, it's going to be about 3,500. Let's keep this in mind. The alt season, as far as the indicator, is going to be at 41 over, let's see, 100. Right now, we're at neutral on the fear and greed. So the market is kind of, like hovering here a little bit. So let's keep this in mind. Now let's go a little bit to the Bitcoin dominance. According to the Bitcoin dominance, we have 61.2%. Ethereum is going to be 11.5%. Ethereum had gotten all the way to 12 and was kind of rising there, and then this started to slow down again. One of the things we want to look at with this particular slowdown is the fact that even though we are having that quote slowdown, it's not really a bad thing. Gives us a lot more opportunity to get into items like Pangolin. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and go to the actual X site here. And let's see. We already know about the Pangolin V3 being live, so that's good. So, oh, my bad. Let me pull that back up. All right, says we're happy to let you know that the issue affecting AVAX USD pool has now been fully resolved. So the pool is back to normal and functioning as expected. We truly appreciate your patience and understand while we worked on it to resolve it. So now you can dive into the Pangolin V3 super pools. Let's see if there's any information there. Now, let's go ahead and move further. All right. Got some nice artwork. Let's go ahead and move down a little bit. Fast swaps, low fees, community control. Yep. What if you could have it all? Yep. That's what's going on. So let's move a little bit further down. All right, this is another little announcement. Pangolin V3 is now fully integrated with FlyTrade, the powerful DEX aggregator. Big thanks to the FlyTrade team for the smooth collaboration. This partnership brings even more trading efficiency and access to the Avalanche DeFi system. So let's move a little bit further here as well. More artwork here. All right, this is a nice little announcement that we definitely need to see. Let's see, being a pangolin means talking less, doing more, and staying sharp on Avalanche. Okay, sounds nice. This is the good stuff. Adam, pangolin. Let me give a shout out to these people here. Pangolin V3 has already surpassed Arena Dex in its very first week. So just a heads up. Next target is Uniswap. We know how the story ends. So what is happening here as Pangolin, the V3 version, has already greatly surpassed Arena. So now they're saying that they're looking to surpass Uniswap next. So as this goes further, let's keep track of that, as the weeks go by. Got pretty much a month to or more. Like I said, nothing is a crystal ball, guys. To look at this and see what's going to happen over that particular amount of time. So also a little bit of information about liquidity pools. So its current pools are paying from 49 to 372% APR, adding liquidity today, and don't miss these yields. So this is what we're talking about. Total value locked in volume, keep climbing on Pangolin V3, all organic and healthy growth. So those are some beautiful rates right there. Just saying, like I said, I'm just kind of like just giving you a little bit of information. I'm not saying that we're trying to do anything in particular with that. So do with it what you will. Looks like some great rates though. Just saying, not financial advice, correct? Now let's keep it moving just a little bit more here. What I'm seeing right here, this is, I believe, my 1 month chart. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's my 3 month. Yes. So, anyways, as we're taking a look here, we're seeing Pangolin drop down somewhat, but at the same time, with this wedge here, I'm thinking that we'll probably see it rise after a while. But predictions right now are going to be a little bit tough. But usually, when I see this falling wedge like this, it would go back up. I see a little green candle trying to peep its head out there as well. So, but at the same time, concerning pangolin, this is the thing we got to consider is the fact that how can I say we're in a good spot for DCAing. Let me see if I can go all the way out to 6. Yeah. So right here, this is where we are as well. So just a heads up, we're in a good DCA range. I'm looking, we're right down here close to the bottom, as a matter of fact, not at the very bottom, but I don't know if we're gonna, how can I say? This is a good time to get your DCA on. Just saying, not financial advice. Moving a little bit more with the Pangolin, let's go to the website itself. Digital Asset Gateway, you got to see it to believe it. So backed by the world-class partners, don't forget that these are the partners that Pangolin is working with. Coinbase. One thing I noticed about getting on Coinbase, a lot of times with the different projects, that it's usually going to be very successful if they're part of Coinbase. Got Thorchain, excuse me, Flare, Archaea, Squid, etc. Things going pretty decently well. Now, live on these networks, not only is Pangolin on Avalanche, don't forget it's also um, in a DEX with, how can I say, Songbird, Flare, Hedera, and Evmos. So just keep that in mind. Pangolin's not, isolated and on its own. So what we're going to be looking at here, going back to the chart that we see, Pangolin being, how can I say, kind of like still at the moment. Um, don't forget, and somebody somebody gave me another price as far as all-time high. There was, but according to the coin market cap I have here, the all-time high is 499. I think there's some other all-time high amounts out there as well. I think maybe like I saw as much as like 13 or $18. So, just because I don't mention what you saw or really what I saw too. I remember seeing that before. I'm sure if I go to another site, I'll see a different one. But even at that particular price, we're looking at like my calculations 8 times. Wow. So we're looking at least even a 40x, guys, or more. Pangolin is going to be really moving well because of the fact that, as you saw, the positive momentum. Um, it just surpassed another account there. Let me go ahead back to this one. Yes. So just past Arena, and it's going to be passing some other ones as well. But we shall see. I'm looking forward to the positive momentum that has now occurred. I'm glad that they finally got the V3 underway. And now they have the V3 underway, we'll probably see a lot more positive results. But anyways, guys, just keep that in mind. Pangolin expected the exchange to go very well in the next few weeks. But the main thing is be cautious about Pangolin because I'm going to say it like this. This is a good time to DCA. Make absolutely sure that you hold on for the ride. Pangolin is going to be tied directly to Avalanche. So those of you who are in the Avalanche, you can understand that Pangolin is going to be tied directly to it. Avalanche is not started its rise like its super rise just yet, but absolutely know that Pangolin is going to be a part of that rise. So keep that in mind. Understand that Pangolin is definitely going in the right direction. And like I said, we finally got that update that we need. And I think that now that we have the update, we're going to see some really positive results. Let me go down to my Avalanche. Let's see if I can kick that real quick. Avalanche launch. Let's see what's up. I'm going to click in here real quick, see if there's any Avalanche news. Let's see. A lot of good positive things. Grove launches on Avalanche with another 250 million RWA strategy. So in other words, we've got another $250 million going to Avalanche. Just a heads up, guys. A lot of great things are happening, but it's going to be probably slow running this month. But hey, either way, just hold on for the ride. Don't be surprised, like I said, if you see a lot of crypto start to, go down this month. I'm not worried about it. Main thing is got to hold on for the ride. DCA. Be careful, guys. But anyway, just our real life investing. Look for good things to come. But this may be a tough month as far as like a lot of shaking out of people. Don't be shaken stirred. You guys have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.